Nicole here with Circuitry Media Network, bringing you Bangers and Bars. We have the infamous, I've been trying to link up with this man for forever, but we have CheekoFUE.
Big Cheek, man. Big Cheek in the building. How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Everything going on. We working. We big working.
Big working.
Not even like little working, but like big. My hand can't stretch, but like two hands, like a big working. We big working.
Big working. Do y'all see? Came bearing gifts. We got the merch. We got posters, we got stickers, we got magazines. He's working. When I say this man is out here making moves, he's making moves.
Gotta make moves.
So, now that we're finally here, we finally got the link up. I want to know a little bit about you. Give us a little backstory on first. How did we get the name? Let's get that out.
Well, for a long time they've been calling me Chico. That's like, it's not nothing to do with being Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican, you feel me? But growing up, I grew up with a lot of people from like the island, Bahamas, Jamaica, Haiti, like that. So my people always call me Chico no matter what. But I was always getting money by that name. So when I went to prison, whatever the case was, came home, I had a rebranding stage. I cut off all my dreads. I put a different name on it. So I just went back to where it was up, like the foundation, Chico.
All right. I'm not mad at
Big
the
Chico.
Foundation. And then we rebranding.
We
you
rebranded.
You got to pivot.
Oh yeah, you got to.
If 2020 ain't taught me nothing, it's learn how to pivot, how to revamp yourself. If you got to go under, we got to come back even better.
So that's really what happened. Like I always had the energy, I always had the drive, always had the motivation, the self-motivation. I always grinded hard. But I learned how to channel it, you know what I'm saying? So because I'm so close with the Haitians and I'm so close with the people from the islands, the fue came from, like, fue con is fresh and Creole. So that's where I got the fue from. But then also it comes from fuego in Spanish, is hot, fire, whatever the case is. So Chico, and then we just fire, we fresh, we whatever, we CheekoFUE.
Hey.
And then when you go fight, big fight. Oh, it's him. He in the flash.
And then he brings all the fresh energy. Listen to this.
Gotta have it.
I'm feeling the vibes.
Appreciate
I ain't mad at
you.
you. So, glad to hear your backstory. Glad to hear that, I heard you were in prison. Glad you come back stronger. Because, I hear your name buzzing all through the A. Like, buzzing. You're traveling.
You know what's crazy? The reason why I moved up here is because when I was in prison and I was making these phone calls and I was reaching out to the people that are in a position of power, like in South Florida with the music and everything. I know a lot of people personally, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they like gassing it like, oh, we gassing. Is going to be a seat open for you when you come home? Like the seat you left open is going to be vacant when you come back home. And when I came home, that gas was a bunch of hot air. It went from helium to hot air real quick, right? So when I was home, I'm like, man, ain't nothing going on with this music business out here. Nothing that's going to benefit me. And it's time to go to the next level. Like, I already made a pact to myself. When I come home, I ain't doing no more dope, no selling no dope, not selling no reefer, not selling no pills. I'm not touching no more drugs. I'm just going to get off the mud. You get what I'm saying? Because I always had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And when I got slammed, it was like, it wasn't really a wake-up call for me, but it was more like, damn, you've been doing this so long, and these folks ain't really even get to you once. You had to get turned on by an informant. Like, they never caught you ever in the act of doing nothing. So I said, you know what? Now I can't trust anybody. Like, even about money, you can't trust nobody. Even about pulling sticks, pulling matches, you can't even trust people. They're going to try to break the stick before it come out your hand, because just so they got a shorter stick, you feel me? Like, so I said, well, when I come home, I ain't looking back. And when I came home, I ain't looked back. And like I said, they was gassing the hot air, gassing it. And it was nothing going on when I came home. Even I was in the Florida Boys video shoot with Ross, Kodak. And there was people, I won't say no names, they know who they is, but radio personalities that know me before prison, they probably ain't recognize me. And they in the video like, oh, you don't even need to be up in here. Like, who? You really can't talk to me like that. Like, I'm really from here.
Exactly.
Really from here. 16701 Northeast 21st Avenue, 33162. I'm really from here, you feel me? Like, So I even said something to them later on, and they act like they try to downplay. They like, oh, I remember. Oh, I apologize. Nah, I'm straight. Like, so you don't never forget who you is, and people be getting too like arrogant. Oh, I'm this person now, and well, who are you? Cause I ain't see you in ages. Well, who are you? Cause I give a damn who you is. It's about me. So when I see that and I see how they was playing the game, I said, I'm just finna clear. I'm finna go make some business where the business is cracking now. And then I came here, and 6 months after I was here, big on. At Atlanta Legends, like, and then I always beat my feet anywhere I've been at, like, even if it's by myself. So I'm gonna make and shake, like, campaign, shake hand, kiss babies, all of that. I do it all myself. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm not waiting around for nobody to be like, hey, come on, let's go shake this. I'm gonna go do it myself.
Right, you gonna trailblaze all by yourself.
Got to.
You just make your own way.
Cause guess what? Once you get to where you're supposed to be at, people gonna flock to you no matter what. So if you need a team, they gonna be like, okay, well I'll do the designs. Okay, well I'll make the shirt. Okay, damn, y'all pop nobody else. Nah, they just it's just people, like, they want to wait till something's shaking before they start shaking with something.
Exactly, and that's how that usually goes. Everybody want to hop on the bandwagon.
I don't hold nothing against nobody. Everybody got their own grind, their own time, their own season. This is my season's coming. It's now. Now's the time, but the time is now, but it ain't hit yet. Like, the bell gonna ding, trust me. The bell gonna ding, and when it ding, they gonna be like, damn, why we did it like that? I'm gonna be like,
oh, believe me, the bell is dinging because, like I said, I've heard your name echo through Atlanta. I mean, I've only heard good things. They say your personality, that you come with energy, you come very much so professional. Look, you done brought the merch, you done brought it all. So I definitely agree. I feel in the energy. I love it. I love it. We're going to dove into this interview, though.
Let's do it.
And with this interview, it's a little spin on, the society we got going on today. Because with Circuitry Media Network, we're about positive and how we can, impact the world, right? So with a lot of the current social issues, where do you see the music industry hitting?
It's so crazy. I was just out there talking about this. If you ain't had no business during Corona, you ain't gonna have no business after Corona. Point blank, period. Like, it's so much people. Okay, it's a football team, got 55 players on it after they make their cuts, right?
Right.
All right, so the rap industry, it can have unlimited players, right? But that have nothing to do with rap music. My mama rap, my daddy rap, my son rap. That does not make them a player. You get what I'm saying? It's only a few players out there, and it's some people that's working their way to play the game. So, in a nutshell, if you ain't have business before this thing, during this thing, you will not have no business after this thing. Like, why would I give you my business when I could come to Chico? He been grinding it. Every time I see him, he grinding. So why I'm going to give Buddy, who just popped up out the blue because he got some bread? No, they going to take Buddy bread. Them little dudes that scamming and rapping, that's cool. Who don't want all that money? Like, yeah, bring me that money. But I'm really not finna care about what you got going on. Like, it really don't matter to me. What matter to me is, oh, you just hit for 15,000 last night. Oh, you about to bring me 10,000? Oh, I'm finna run it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it out the mud, and I go shake hands myself. I'll invite you to dinner. I'll take him out to breakfast. Like, that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I school people too. So, like, if you ain't trying to better people as you getting better, it don't make no sense.
Right.
So
and saying what you just said, how do you think your music is impacting people right now? Like, how do you think that plays a part in what's going on in the society? How do you bring your piece?
I ain't gonna lie. The type of music that I love to listen to is so different from the type of music that I love to make. And the type of music that I love to make, a lot of it be from who I once was. But it's because I could put it to the story now, since all this prison and everything happened. Like, I ain't out here smoking no weed nowadays. I ain't out here drinking no liquor. Like, I ain't never been on liquor, but I'm just saying, I'm so far from that person, but I know who that person is and I know how to be that person. So I can touch those same people or those people that want to be like those people because I've been there. I know what it's about, and I still have people that's they forte, you feel me?
Got you.
So I try to bring my music as close to everybody who it could actually touch. And I feel like it could touch a lot of people because even in the chain gang, I have my music on the kiosk. Like, you could pay $1.80, and I have 4 songs. So that's $3.60 and $3.60. That's $7.20. So $7.20 is for my songs in the chain gang, and it's coming right from Access Corrections. You feel me?
Okay.
So I done already did so much things that even a big artist ain't even do yet. Like, my time is coming. The music is for anybody who want to listen, but not only that, people who want to have a good time, who want to party, who want to go out there and get money. It ain't like I'm telling you to go out there and sell you a brick, sell you this, sell you that, but people not gonna stop living how they live.
Period.
You feel me? And I'm not gonna shame them for who they are, because that was me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been there. So who I look like telling you, oh, you doing something wrong? Nah, but I could tell you, listen, I've been there. You might be there too. You don't have to do it like that. But if you're gonna do it like that, hey, if I respect you for what you're doing, I respect you no matter what. Like, so you give respect, you get respect, and that's what the music gonna touch the people that they fuck with that. That's how I feel.
You're touching everybody by, spreading the message, and, whoever relates and understands can definitely vibe off of you.
Hell yeah.
I got you. How can adjusting to the need how can adjusting to the need for more conscious lyrics affect your process, or will it affect your process?
Listen, right now, all that shit is cool. Like, what's his name? Buddy from North Carolina, he cool. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, they cool. But we in a dumbed down era. All that conscious shit, that shit is cool. Like, I fuck with it. But I'm not finna have that thing on repeat. No matter how cool it is, that shit is not on repeat when I'm flying, when I'm sliding. Imagine you with a baddie, whatever, and you put on J. Cole. She might look at you like, boy, I want to hear that new Gucci. Like, that's the era we live in. Like, when I used to be bending corners, them little babies I used to be sliding with, they don't want to hear no J. Cole, no Kendrick Lamar. They like throwing that Jeezy. You get what I'm saying?
So in saying that, what music right now do you have out that, well, you feel like is geared towards the people that are listening to Jeezy and all of them?
Because of my past, I'm able to put a story in every song I drop.
Gotcha.
But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So I make sure that thing is hitting like it's supposed to hit, so when they can slide and do whatever they doing to it, it's doing what it's supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? That goes back to that J. Cole, that Kendrick, the conscious rapper. Like, what's the old boy who used to be with Kanye? I don't even remember his name, but like, that type of sound is irrelevant. What about Buddy from the Clips? Like, people ain't really like, it's not, that conscious music is cool, like, it say something, but you don't have to call it backpack music, conscious music for it to be conscious. You could tell a story and still keep that thing so gutter, so nasty, so whatever you want it, and still tell your story. Right. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. Okay, so...
Hold on, not to cut you off. When the last time Jay-Z dropped the album?
Oh, he ain't dropped one in a minute.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, come on.
He went into building business.
Exactly.
Business is right now, what you got to get into. That's why I said, and that brings me to this. They say the music industry has lost its way. They're saying, all these young cats, like you said, are coming out with just hard hitters. They don't have a message behind it. It's not fight the power anymore. It's more about, murder and smoking and just, being in the streets. Do you believe that today, you artists that are coming up, the new artist is shouldering a lot of that weight to bring the original message back?
I feel like, let's go back to this. That fight the power shit is cool. It is cool. But that ain't gonna make a motherfucker spend that money.
But you don't think that if Tupac and Biggie and because Pac had a message and it was really conscious. It told his story, it told other people's story, but at the same time, it was about something different.
You right, and Tupac, that's one of my favorite rappers to this day. But check this out: if I get in the whip right now, or if I'm at the crib cleaning up, or if I'm out of town and I put Pac on, you think I'm finna put on Dear Mama? Hell nah, I'm finna put on Hit 'Em Up. I'm finna put on California Love. Like, I'm finna put on, I'm gonna go, it's just
hard hitting.
Right, like Dear Mama classic. Is nobody ever counter with a song as touching as that. But I'm not finna go put Dear Mama on right now. I'm finna go straight to hit him up.
Right.
Fuck
He
you in the
said-
click you claim like, come on, West Side, West Right. Come on, like that's what I'm like. You gotta think about where we at now with the
Right.
music.
Right.
A lot of this shoot 'em up, bang bang, kill 'em music. That's because that's where these people are coming from. And not to say that they can't be political, but that's their political avenue. Basically, they saying don't fuck with me because I'm gonna blow your brains out. That's they political view because people now, the youth, they not so political.
Right.
It's like, okay, they trying to, the society is trying to force people that have nothing to do with political policies to be political. Choose a side. But what if you choose the wrong side? But you don't know enough about anybody to choose a side, period. But people are so struck to make somebody vote for whoever they want, or you need to vote here, you need to vote there. It's blowing it for society. Like, they not even feeding us enough information to want to even vote for the right person.
Okay.
Like, let's really be, let's since you got political with me, let's
Yeah.
get political back. Donald Trump, I don't vote. I could care less. Because I guess what? I stand on my own 2 feet. So whatever these white folks say, blue folk, black folk, green folk, I still got to do what I need to do to survive until I'm dead. Right?
I hear you.
But Donald Trump brought America bread. Who don't want to get money right now? Everybody. Now look, Biden, he finna jack up the taxes. So which side you on? You on Biden's side? You on Trump's side? Well, I hate Trump. But didn't you just get all these checks? How much money did you get the last 4 or 5 years? Let's talk about that. Well, since you put it that way, yeah, Trump. Well, how much money did you get when Obama was in? Okay, well, the last time I saw some money like that, especially in the street, is when Clinton was here. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's just let's not pick a side, but let's think about facts. Like, if this country's built off paper and people dying for it every day, and you got to keep getting it, who brought you the most income?
I feel you.
So
I know that your
political policies is crazy.
Political policies.
That's why I'm not
are
political
crazy.
at all.
You know what? When it comes down to it, I'm not very political either. But what I do stand by is the forces at hand, the unity that we need to be as a America. You know what I mean? If we start to build back our own nation, then we won't need to depend on who's in the political office, because we'll be able to ride on our own backs. But with that being said, and all of that, and all the politics, and all politics of music, if you could pick anybody in the world to collab with right now, any music artist right now, who would you want to collab with?
I just want to be able to make good music.
Okay.
Music that I can stand on. I don't care for a collab, a cosign. I ain't out there clout chasing. I get it out direct. I get out the mud. I do it on my own. So it'd be nice to have whoever.
Right.
I love it, shit. But guess what? I don't need it because I already know. Like, I wake up, I put my 2 size 9, 9.5s in these shoes every day, and I gotta make a way. So if I was like just throw names out there, like, that's like a fantasy world.
Right.
I want to make a song with Michael Jackson. He dead. Is it gonna happen? 9 times out of 10, no. Unless somebody like, oh, I seen that interview. Boy, I got a Michael Jackson verse somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha.
let's be realistic. I don't live in a fantasy world. Who do I want to make good music with? I just want to be able to make good music, and no matter who it is.
I feel that part, because who doesn't want to have good music? Because music is where the heart is. You know what I mean? That's where everybody goes to.
Music moves people.
Exactly, all day, every day. And with that being said, if you would be able to tell your younger self anything to help this music, your music, the things that you create every day, if you could go back and just tell them a little piece of information to get you where you're at, or to help you go further, what would you say?
Listen. Stop selling dope right now. Just focus on your music. That's it. Stop selling dope right now. Just do it right now. Stop right now. Cold turkey. Whatever you got, you don't even need to sell it. Give it away. Whatever. Throw it in the garbage. Whatever. Just focus on the music from right now on. You got it. It's gonna happen. That's it.
Well, thank you, Chico. I mean, if you didn't send any messages out there to anybody, you sent one to me, and that's just to believe in yourself and go hard, no matter what. Wake up every day. So I appreciate you for coming out, finally linking up with me, giving me the energy, and we appreciate you.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Buffalo Bills. Let go, Buffalo.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you so
Yeah, I
much.
appreciate you.
If you don't mind.